Good morning, good evening, Marto, and no Tone. Not yet. Not yet.
MIA. He's
Well,
coming. We're told he's coming.
well, he did say he's coming, but you know what the key to tonight's show is, Marto?
What's that, mate?
It's episode 6, 7.
We're all at sixes and sevens. Yes.
So I don't know what that means. I know the youth of today are talking about it. So it is episode 6, 7. AC. How have you been anyway, Marto? Talk to us.
Mate, I've been well. Absolutely well. Loved the grand final for three quarters last week. And then Brisbane put the foot down and said, see you later. Yeah, but look, I've been busy at work. We've had this glorious weather, beautiful spring weather here in Cairns. Great for swimming, getting out the beach. The stingers aren't about yet. So that's where I'm heading tomorrow and Saturday with the dog.
What about
That's
our good friend Jason Barnes? Did you send him to clean it?
Oh, the poor bastard.
I
I think
didn't
he's had 50
say
multis on and missed all of them.
that.
Oh, that's punting though, isn't it? Some days are
Absolutely,
good, some are bad.
absolutely. But I tell you what,
Speaking of good, how good have we been lately?
yeah, we haven't been too bad at all. Um,
Yeah,
we, I mean, on what yesterday we had a winner. You had a $3 place getter. We can't complain with that. Um,
yeah.
on the
Burma Star wasn't
Saturday,
far off.
yeah, on the Saturday we had your Kickstarter got up. I think mine did.
And the best. Is yours did too, yes.
I think Tone had a good day Saturday as well because he had a
Mm.
second and he had two scratchings, so he didn't lose.
Can't live on the scratchings.
That's right. So he was close.
Yes, he was.
He's second. Was it second that thing that the odds honour in the Sydney race?
Uh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I
Third.
was beaten.
Yeah, it was, but
Second off that, but yeah, didn't win.
sadly,
Well, he was due to take a little fall. He had had a good run,
yeah, it went for a week.
and it wasn't disgraced.
No,
Well, yeah, but I mean that's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday prior. So
I
it did go
think
for a week.
it go that much. I mean, he threw out a few. I was actually surprised that he didn't put out the Monday because he likes to own Monday and Tuesdays now as our tone, the degenerate.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah,
must
he's having a
be,
little, yeah, he snuck in that Monday, hasn't he? One or two
yeah,
picks on a Monday to go with his three or four on Tuesday.
yeah. And it's interesting because we always, even when Pezza was around, we always used to say Marto was the degenerate.
Oh, no.
Oh, we
I,
always
I
used to
think I
say,
wised up.
yeah.
I
But,
think I wised up.
no, I'm sure you did, but I'm saying we used to always hang it on you. But
Yes,
good old Tone, he just sort of sneaks them in,
he does. He does.
and then he
I
doesn't.
like to have a crack at the UK carnivals, but I tend to leave those Monday, Tuesday meetings alone.
Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, not Friday nights, because they tend to have better races Friday nights these days,
Mm.
but Fridays pretty much are the ugh.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like today at Geelong, it was hard to pick a winner there too,
Well, I can honestly say I
but that's what you expect.
did not even look at them. Now, we are going
Mm.
to miss the great man, but we're not going to waste any time.
Well,
Because,
let's hope he joins us because this is a great weekend of racing, Taz. We've got just under $3 million in prize money at Flemington. We got just over $4.5 million prize money at Randwick. I mean, you got the flight stakes, you got the Darley, you got the is it the Metropolitan, you got a few others there. We got Group One racing in both states. We got Group Two racing in both states. We got Group Three going in both states. This is huge, and the NRL Grand Final on Sunday evening just to finish everything off.
with the storm, who's the live performer, the entertainment? Do you know?
I actually don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because I know how they had Snoop Dogg for the AFL. I was just wondering if
Yeah.
maybe the NRL went after Ice T.
Oh, fuck me. Actually, I didn't mind that Snip Dog show at halftime. It was sort of like a mini Super Bowl. Brought the American flair into it, and
I like.
better than it has been for a while. There was no meatloaf, that's for sure.
No, I enjoyed Snoop Dogg, but I also enjoy him
Yeah.
on I think he's on The Voice in the United States. But anyway, enough of
Okay.
enough of that. Let's switch our focus. Let's start with our Kickstarters. And before we do, I'm going to go for Tones. All right. So
Yeah.
Tone
What's he got?
Kickstarter, because Tone when he doesn't know where to go, he goes to South Australia. And
Yeah.
um, you know, a little bit of a spoiler alert there, and I'll come back to that later. Tone's gone for Morphettville Race 2, number 4, Sir Rockford. Currently $2.80. It is the favourite. As to why Tone likes it, unfortunately, Tone's not here to tell us.
Mm.
As to why Tone is not going to bag the jockey, Tone's not here to tell us.
Who
So
is on?
I don't know because I had a look at that
Oh,
race and I had a look at that race and I didn't want to poison Tone's tip, but if the wheel was spinning,
it
it's
wouldn't
not
be on that one.
spinning at Sir Rockford. That's what I'll
There's
say.
the late bet.
But it can win because I think it's won its last two in any case. So good luck, Tone.
Okay.
Sir Rockford,
Good luck to your Tone.
starters. Go for it, Mato.
Okay, we're going down to over to Sydney, Randwick Race 2. Number 2, eviction notice. When the Arrowfield Breeders' Plate a la King Kirk 2 years ago. So I do like this race. I do like looking at the new 2-year-olds getting in there, first run at the tracks, at the races rather. Waterhouse and got two in here. I'm picking number 2, eviction notice, because although it was asked the question late, it pulled away from the pack and won by just over 7 lengths. I'm Your Huckleberry is the stablemate, which was not asked and was still won by 2 lengths in a similar, the same length trial.
Yep.
Their times are almost identical. Now, on paper, that says that I'm Your Huckleberry could have a bit more. For me, watching the trial says they filled eviction notice's lungs up with air and they've expanded his lungs getting ready. Also, the fact that they've got Timmy Clark on eviction notice and they put Adam Hieronymus on I'm Your Huckleberry. I'm going to take eviction notice with a little bit kind of draw. Both will probably go forward. And I'm going to take Timmy Clark's experience to get this one over the line for us early at $2.40. Again, the market likes it early, opened at 270. It's into 240. I'm Your Huckleberry. It's drifted a little bit. So it's also a little telltale sign there.
It's interesting you say that because once I saw your selections, I noticed that yeah, Waterhouse had two. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I reckon they're pretty much I would be expecting both to be weighing in.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I think that's the Quinella. I
yeah, and
really
I
do.
reckon it'll just be interesting to see because yeah, the eviction notice, the way that it won its trial, you're right, it just extended and out it went.
Well,
And
Taz has just dropped
with
out. I'm going solo.
they sort of they did.
Are you there, Taz? Come in, Taz.
Yeah, I'm here. You've cut out. Can't you hear me?
Yeah, but as Taz said, the way it won its trial, it looked
Oh, Marto, I don't know what's happening. I think, Marto, your connection has gone. You're frozen.
pretty much did it under its own steam.
Oh, there we go. You've come back. Your screen froze. I don't know if it was you or me, but uh,
Oh,
no, it
well, I
says
saw your screen freeze, so who knows?
yeah, it says my internet connection is unstable. Oh, I don't like that when it says that. But anyway, I'll go to mine. Good luck, Marto. I do like
Yes, where you going?
but I think this one, if it does win, the winner of this will probably go on. I am going up to
Oh, yeah,
Queensland.
Golden Slipper, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to Queensland. I'm going to Doomben. Race one, number 6. So you are short price into 235, maybe even shorter now. When I got on, it was about 250. Look, this was a fixture a couple of weeks back, and it ran third. Then from there, it came back, went down to Newcastle, ran the Newcastle Cup.
Mm.
Was an honest race. It was a good race. Wasn't anything to brag about, but it drops back in class. It's gone back up north, drops 100 meters. I just think it should just win. I don't think that the drop in distance by 100 meters is going to be a problem. I don't think the
No, it's
soft
probably
track,
more suited.
yeah, I don't think the soft track, if it is soft, is going to be a problem because it's had 5 starts there, been in the money
Right.
for. It's ready to win, and I do like CJ Graham as a jockey. So race one, number 6. So you are probably going to be short.
Ooh. Chuck them in all up. What do you got between 15 and 17 to 1, roughly?
Well, if you go two and a half by
Sounds,
two and a half by say two, so what's that?
oh,
5?
okay, a little bit. Yeah, about 15.
Yeah, it'd be enough. It's
Yeah,
enough,
that's worth a fiver.
mate. Well, if Tone was here, we'd be saying 200.
Load up, Tone.
That's right. He might be out shopping. You know that. Maybe that's what it
Spending
is.
his winnings.
Well, who knows? But Tone, we miss you. But do Palti? That's the question. Now, Marto, tell me
Hello.
about the Storm, just quickly. Are they going to beat the Broncos or not?
I think the Storm spine is too strong. Positions number one, six, seven, and nine are very much, I think, what's the word for it? So much better than what Brisbane spine is, the one, six, seven, nine.
Okay.
They're changing things around. They started one last week that's likely to start on the bench this week, and one was on the bench last week that's likely to start. Um, I think they're 1 and 7 are very good, but I just think Storm September or October professionals as well. But I just think they're too strong up that spine,
Well, there's
and
no difference.
I think they should be very very short. To be honest,
The
I
fact,
wouldn't be surprised.
look, the
I
fact
wouldn't
that
have been surprised. Yeah,
I
carry on. Sorry.
guess the fact that the Broncos did the number on Penrith, it probably is a good thing for the Storm because Penrith have sort of had a little bit of the wood on the Storm boys, and yeah, I'm hoping that yeah, we can lift the flag because otherwise it looks like they're all going up to Queensland again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'd be nice for the NRL if a Broncos got another flag, but I just think the Storm's a bit stronger this year. Penrith, they did themselves in, mate. They were lackluster at the start of the year. They rested 16 or 17 players with 2 rounds to go, and that cost them eighth spot instead of fifth or sixth, where they could have been contesting with home finals. And
Right.
went a little bit arrogant last week against Brisbane. They thought they'd won at 14-0 at half time, and Brisbane said, "Hey, boys, the game's not over yet. Watch this."
Yeah, they got gobbled up.
But
They did.
twice they've come from behind Brisbane, and I just can't see them getting over the top of Storm if that happens again this week.
I hope you're right.
But
Yeah.
it's grand final day. Two teams are there. They've earned their spot, so anything could happen, right?
Absolutely. Now, Metropolitan Day, and years gone by,
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan used to be a really good form race for the Melbourne Cup. I don't think it
Mm-hmm.
is anymore. But
Nope, I agree.
what do you reckon of the race? Because there is one that you're sort of throwing out as a glory days tip that's in this race. So why don't you tell us about the Metropolitan and tell us why
Oh, we're going
days tip?
to the glory days. Hang on a minute. I've just loaded up the best bet. Let me pull up the
Okay.
glory days. That's race 9 in Randwick. I
Yeah,
want to say I wanted to tip glory days as my glory days tip.
yeah. I thought
And
about it
I
too.
do think he'd be thereabouts, but he seemed to be tested over 2,400 the last time he ran. And while he was good, he wasn't great.
Yeah.
I've thrown up Flying Bandit here. I think this horse has Group 1 written all over it. I thought it was pretty plain first up, much better second up, flying home from the back with really strong late sectionals. And that was with weight on.
Yep.
Put 50 kilos on him, given a dream map. I mean, at $23 and $5 a place,
Who's riding
it's
at
really
Martin?
hard to go past.
Who's
Really,
riding?
really hard to go. Who we got? Brock, Brock, Brock Ryan.
Okay.
Not a noted jockey, but he's a fair jockey. He does put in an honest ride. Soul of Spain was the Newcastle Cup winner. I just can't see it picking up this Metropolitan race. Don Diego Vega was there as well. Birdman is interesting.
That's the one I was going
Again,
to say because
lightweight, 51 and a half. I do like it, but barrier 17 is a bit of a query. Vauban's got too much weight. He can't win.
you know with your Dom Diego, whatever you called it, it
Yep.
missed the start last start. So
Yeah, it did.
if it jumps with
It
them,
did.
it's a
Yeah.
chance.
If you remember, I did actually tip Dom Diego de
Oh, yeah.
Vega because I wanted him to jump and go forward.
Yeah.
He does have a tendency to miss the start, so he has a chance, but at $35, you're getting on for nothing. The other interesting runner here is Royal Supremacy. Kieran Maher has got this one earmarked for the Melbourne Cup.
When it's last two.
Uh, as you said, 2,400. It was a prelude to the Melbourne Cup in the past. No, ran second last start, but won two the prior.
Okay.
But yeah, Kieran Maher does have wraps on this one. The further he gets out, the better he gets, he reckons. So that's another interesting runner. But yeah, my glory days, I just think with 50 kilos, Flying Bandit, it's got Group 1 written all over it. Eventually, he's going to put it all together. And this could be the day.
Nice one. Well, Tone's gone to the last race at Randwick and he's gone race 10 number one. So if you're looking to put a quaddy on there, and you want to throw a roughie into the last leg, Tone's gone race 10 number one, Les Vampires. Now, he's got good first up form, but I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Good first up form. It is first up.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I wish Tone was here to tell us about it, but he's not.
So I
So
don't know how he found it, mate. This is a mile and beyond horse, a 2,000 meter horse at best, and he's
but
taken him over 1,200 meters.
its first up form isn't bad. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that first up over 1200 it goes well. It could be first up over 1600 doing better.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Tone's not here, so we won't talk too much
Good luck,
about it,
Tone.
and we won't
No,
put too
yeah,
much
good
poison
luck.
on. All right, but
60 kilos over a short trip.
I don't know, mate. Tone, if you were here, we'd get your opinion. Unfortunately, you're not, so unlucky. Now, on
Where are
the
you
other,
going?
I'm going to Flemington race 9 number 2, and I'm going for Airman. Wayne Hawkes has got it. Now, this horse,
Oh,
Sydney,
yeah.
came down, had its first run here, was trialling in Sydney, was going all right. It was only beaten like less than 2 lengths into Bobby Lewis.
Mm,
And whilst the number itself might not look great, less than 2 lengths into Bobby Lewis is all right. It's had 3 weeks between runs. Um, I think it's a big chance to get some prize money in this race. I'm not saying it wins, but I think it's a lightly raced 6-year-old.
yeah.
Um, and blinkers on probably suits. It's won 4 out of 6 over this trip. So it's won 6 races, but 4 of them have been over this trip. I reckon it's a good chance. It's big
I
money,
agree.
big price. And I did hear Hawks talk about it prior to him bringing it down here in Melbourne, that he thought this horse had something to offer. I guess we'll
Mm,
soon find out, but at that sort of price, I think it's definitely overs.
for sure, for sure.
And
Drawn in the middle.
should be near about it,
Um,
shouldn't it?
well, if you rate Star Patrol in this race like I do, and probably War Machine,
Yep,
then Edmund's not going to be far off those.
yeah,
It was just behind Star Patrol last time, wasn't it?
yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, you know, quality race, um, anything's possible. We know that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
There's a lot
you
of
have to wait and see how the straight track plays on the day to see whether they're inside, outside, or down the middle too. And that determines where the jockey's going to go for this last race of the day, or second last rather.
yeah,
But
100%.
yeah, why not?
You like
What a
anything else
price, 21
in
bucks.
Flemington? You like anything in Flemington? Have
At
you?
Flemington, well, I got my best bet there if we're going to move on to that.
Well, you
But
might.
I will say in the first,
Yeah,
it was almost my Kickstarter. I'm surprised Tone didn't pick it up, but she's an artist. 1,200 meters down the straight, benchmark 78. She's an artist.
yeah.
Number 12, 58 kilos, Blake Shin on. I do think the outside's going to be the way to go. And I do like it at $2.60
Well, it ran
for the
fourth
first.
last start, didn't it? I mean, it
Yep,
probably had one of the tougher runs of that race.
exactly right.
But yeah, look, it's a horse that there's a lot of upside to it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder whether we're going to see more of it in the autumn than what we're
Yeah, probably right.
seeing. Do you know what I mean? Um,
Probably right there, yes.
but I think, yeah, a lot of upside there. But if they can sneak and pinch a win somewhere, yeah, good on
Yeah, this might
them.
be the one. I mean, it's not a lot of depth to that first race.
No,
So, I mean, you've got Kappa 39 who bolts to the front and dies at the end. And always looks like the unluckiest horse in the race because he looks like the winner 100 out and ends up running third or fourth.
a bit like its owner.
Um, yeah, the danger's probably Persian Spirit, which did win its last start over Star Patrol
Yep,
against your Glory Days runner as well.
yep.
Um, but yeah, I do like she's an artist. I think it just gets the right run in the right lane. First race of the day. Blake Shin on over Craig Williams too. So I do like that in the first.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 25 degrees here on Saturday too, so
Beautiful.
there'll be no reason why the track is not in great condition. There'll be no reason
No,
it wouldn't be a great day to be out on track.
pushing the wind.
And there's probably no reason that your best bet doesn't get suitable conditions.
Oh,
So talk to us about your
this
bet.
is it. Flemington race 7, the Bart Cummings winning. You're in the cup. This is the one. Um,
It's already in though, isn't
Race
it?
7.
One start.
Well, I did win last start. Yeah, you're right. I guess actually did was that a qualifying race though, or was it
So
just
yeah, it
points
was.
qualifying?
I think it
Right,
was.
so he's already impound exempt. Um, okay, well that was the Archer, by the way. Got in off a very very slow pace over the 2500 and absolutely flew late to win. Didn't win by a big margin, but did just enough as he did the start prior. I was looking at this field trying to find something to beat it. The danger is Gilded Water getting out front and getting away.
Yeah.
The King's Horse. I watched it last run. I watched its last run at was it Caulfield? It won very very comfortably over about 2,000 meters. But Revelere, I mean, who's on there? Declan Bates hasn't missed on him his last two starts. He's been very very good. He's beat quality fields. He handled Caulfield. He did it again at Flemington the next start, and there's no reason why he can't win this one as well. The Bart Cummings, plenty of prize money there. We've got a Group 3 race. This
I've
ticks
got,
the Group 3 box for Revelair.
I've got a question for you because I mean I've followed Revelair and I like it as a horse and I
Yep.
think it's in this race just to keep clocking up the kilometres.
Right.
Wins it or not, I don't think it's going to matter because I think it's just headed towards the Melbourne Cup anyway. But I've
Mm-hmm.
one that I'm curious what you think about Mamona because it meets Rebel
Yeah,
I think 2.5 kilos better for the
two
weights.
and a half kilos better off. Yes. I think the distance was a query. It just seemed to fade a bit last start, and that's where Revelera got him late.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, getting on a bit. I mean, Mickey Dion, he's a good, honest rider. It does handle Flemington as well as we know. It's drawn very nice in barrier 3. But yeah, for me, just the class with Revelair.
Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Well, Tone, believe it or not, is going to Adelaide again. So Tone, I
Oh,
think, is starting to maybe invade the city of the churches. And whilst I have a chocky wheel that goes around there, and last week the chocky wheel did throw out two winners and a close up second. We don't
there
talk
you
about
go.
it these days, but in any case,
You don't get a lot of mention, do you?
no, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just there. We just have Adelaide like it's just another state racing. It's there.
I'm sure there's some that follow.
Yeah, look, I can guarantee it. But I think maybe Tone is maybe wanting to come in and roll into town. It's like, this week he's
Oh,
picked
do you
two
think?
in Adelaide. Last week he's picked one. He tends to now start looking in Adelaide. Do you think if Tone was here, do you think it might be time for me to hand over the chalky wheel
No.
to Tone?
I think he's taken the chicken run and he's looked at Sydney and Melbourne and gone, fuck, all these group races. How am I going to pick a winner there? Well, let's just go do something. We'll go benchmark races in Adelaide. Try and find a winner there.
Well, he's found one and he's gone to Morfordville Race 5, number 7, to Tory. Now, I think it's about $3.80. This horse is one run, one win, 5-year-old, and hasn't raced for over a year.
Mm.
Now, what does that mean? I wish,
I actually like that formula.
I wish Tone was here so that he could tell us. He could tell us if it's been trialing well. He could tell us why he likes it first up after a year off. He could
Mm.
probably tell us why it had the year off. But it is a jolly horse, and I think Taroke's on it. If Tone was here, Tone would tell us all these things, but he's not here. So, Tone, good luck with your tip over in the City of Churches, race 5, number
Yeah.
7, the Tory.
Good
Me,
luck, Tone.
on the other hand, because I've been pushed out of South Australia, pushed out, and I have found some recent winners, and I tend to try to find them up in Queensland as well. Even though I do like a few things in Melbourne as well, but I'm going to Doomben, race 7, number 3, Larrikin Rogue. Now,
Larrikin, right? I know
absolutely,
that name.
go back and watch the race last start. That's all I can say. It started $3.40. It had 2 seconds. It was third up, $3.40 in a similar class field, and it was nowhere to be seen. The horse didn't jump. It didn't come out of the stalls.
Yeah.
So you completely disregard the run. It's gone to the
Put the
trial.
line through.
Absolutely. Gone to the trial since. Trialled nicely. Nice place. Same jockey on it. And I think we're going to find a smoky. We're going to get overs here. What we've got is this. 2 seconds is preparation. So disregard last start. 2 seconds is preparation, 1200, 1400. It's in similar races. The wide barrier, it's not a problem because we go backwards. There does look to have pace in the race, suits us to a T. I think Synergy in Motion is the favourite. That'll go forward. Pareto is another one that's a favourite that goes forward.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
Frank outsider by the name of West Cork. It'll go forward. It sets it up perfectly for us to come swooping at him last run over the top. What's his name? Kyle Wilson Taylor is
Oh
the
yeah. The boxer.
he was on it last start when it stayed in the stalls. He also rode it the previous start when it ran second, and he rode it in the trial because it would have had to have trialled once they stay in the stalls.
Yep.
They've stuck with him. So for me, the formula is there. Disregard last start, sticking with the same jockey, going to a similar class race, finding pace in a race over the top. It's value. Get on
Mm.
$7 at the moment. That's my best bet for Saturday.
Well, there you go.
I can only hope, Marto. I can only hope. Now,
One inch for three states.
tell us some.
Victoria, South Australia, and Brisbane.
We have. I don't mind the races in Sydney as well. And what happened to poor old J Mac this weekend? Eh? Did
Oh,
someone pull
he
rain?
got
This is what you're doing.
he wanted to stay home and ride Autumn Glow.
Yeah.
And Chris Waller says, "Hey, no, you're coming to Melbourne to ride Via Sistina, mate." He said, "This is what you're doing. You're my rider." Yeah,
Do you reckon Via Sustina wins, or do you reckon Aliana?
I prefer Aliana, probably more for the value at the price. But Via Sistina, obviously, she's the queen. She's going to be hard to beat. But I think that Aliana is the heir to the throne. And that would be my bet if I was betting in that race. It's purely for the price.
Yeah,
Because I really do think they're even rated. The way they ran that Maccabi Diva, I know they walked early. They both sprinted late. Aliana got the better run out of Via Sistina, but their late splits, the last 200 were identical.
what about Antonio or whatever it's called? And
That's the dark horse, isn't it? Because Tony Gollan come out and said, you're going to see the same Antino that ran up in Brisbane.
yeah,
So we can expect him to, at some time in the race, probably at the 1600-meter mark, start bolting for home and see what comes after him. Um, he's done it before, and he could do it again.
well, we're only a couple of weeks now away from the Caulfield Cup. Have you got one? Have you backed one early, Marto?
No, I haven't. I've got no futures for that one. It's hard to pick. I mean, you've got Via Sistina, locally Aliana, Treasure of the Moment,
What,
and there's
what
possibly a few others.
did you think of Treasure the Moment getting beaten last week?
I thought it was a pass mark, very, very good by Pride of Jenny.
Yep,
But Treasure of the Moment was coming back from a colic scare,
yep.
and I wasn't sure. I certainly wasn't taking $1.40, but I wasn't sure how well she'd run. I thought it was a pass mark. It was a good lung burner for her, but she didn't take ground off Pride of Jenny late. Probably, again, not so much suited to the Moonee Valley track, but I thought it was a good run. She was best of the rest.
Do you think that the run may have taken something out of her?
Well, by all accounts, no.
Yep.
Well, they're happy with her. The camp is happy with the way she pulled up. She ate up all her food that night, and so there was no vet problems after. So hopefully they caught that colic early enough that it hasn't caused any lung damage.
It's incredible, isn't it, when you think about colic with horses, it kills horses.
It does. It does. If you don't catch it in time, it does. It's a respiratory disease, and they just can't breathe.
Have you had a look at any other of the other races where you think there might be something that might sneak up on us? Because I like something in the last, and I don't think it was such a bad run. Media World in the last at Flemington. Have you had a look? Mickey
Okay.
again. Peter Snow.
What number? Sorry, I
Number
pulled up
nine.
another race.
Race 10, number nine,
Oh yeah,
was really
it's
heavily,
it's in my numbers.
yeah, it was heavily supported first up. Admittedly, it ran third. Um, yeah,
Mm,
I'm really interested to see how it goes. I know Arkansas Kid and Star Patrol won that race, but only beaten the length and a bit. It's ran some
that
good
one there.
last
Yeah.
week as well, beating some pretty handy.
Media World would definitely be in my top four numbers. I do like, I think Is It Me just bounces back. I think Is It Me might have just found its race and its right track.
Doesn't it like a little bit of cut in the ground though? A little bit of give.
Yeah, well, the rain would help. Yes, I agree. But I just think, I mean, it's won on a good track. It hasn't won a lot. It's won 4 from 16. But he does love Flemington. It's 3 wins and 3 places from 6 starts at Flemington. And Billy Egan does ride him well.
Yep.
Um, I just think he might be a little bit overs. That's all. I'm not saying he's a standout,
Yep.
but I'm saying if you're having an each way bet, I think Is It Me might be a good each way bet in there.
Well, you're going to get 10 to 1.
Yeah,
10 to
yeah,
1.
that's right. $3 a place.
Yeah, there's nothing.
But definitely Media World is probably worthy of being favourite in that field.
Okay. If I go to the Sydney races and
Mm.
look at the flight stakes, there's a really short
Oh,
in that race. Is
too
there
short.
anything that beats it? I'm looking at that field.
Yes,
Oh, look, it's not a race I'm going to bet into at all.
I am,
You are?
and I'm not betting. I'm not betting on Apocalyptic.
And I bet you, hang
I'm
on.
gonna.
No, no, don't say it. I
Okay, I
reckon,
won't.
I reckon you're going to bet on number three, Tapakara.
Wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong. I
You are
thought
wrong.
people would tell me what you're
Nope.
going to bet on.
Because if you look back at the last race,
Yes.
when Apocalyptic, I mean, she had a horror run and was able to weave through the pack and go. But Artistic Venture was my roughie that week,
Okay.
and Artistic Venture followed her through.
Ran
Now,
second.
Artistic, yes, and closed the gap
Yeah.
at 1400. To me, that race says that Artistic Venture will be better suited over the mile. Now, it's every possible that Apocalyptic's hard run took it out of her and they took the gas off late, and that's why Artistic Venture closed the gap. But the way they finished, I just think Artistic Venture looks better for the 1600, and that's my each way bet in this race.
Yeah, well, you get a good price because,
$12, mate. $12 and about three for the almost just under three for the place. But Tapakara, I just think it taps out at 1400 and had its chance last start behind those two and didn't do it.
yeah, that's why I don't know. I mean, I'm not betting in that race at all, but I thought, hang on a tick, Mano, have you found something? Maybe this is the one. Obviously, I was wrong, but you are right.
Yeah,
Paid $6 to place, if I'm right, didn't it, last start?
it did. Yes, it did. It was my glory days tip.
What about over the weekend? Anyone tapped you on the shoulder? Anyone thrown any coins over the table and said, Mano, these are the ones
Uh,
you got to back?
did we mention the Moonee Valley yet?
No, we haven't, so you can.
Oh, okay, there you go. Friday night race two, lyrics and song number 7. I believe Yulong own this horse and they're looking to place it very well first up. It's in a field of non-starters and first starters. Been absolutely trialing the house down and jumping out like a complete bandit. Lyric and song about $4 you'll get to find out. I
No.
wouldn't be loading up, but it's probably worth a little bet to find out. Um, yeah.
Well, what
My
I'm
best
going
of
to
the night
do,
at Moonee Valley. Yeah, what?
what I'm going to do, Marto, is I'm going to have a little bit on it, and I think we said something a little bit earlier about maybe finding it in a double or something.
For
And
sure, for sure.
because there's a horse in one of the staying races on Friday night called I Am
Guido?
Empire.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
Now,
yes, yes.
now, if it runs, I'm going to take it in a double because if it doesn't, I'm still going to take it in a double because it's in the Matoa Cup on the Saturday.
Ah, I didn't see that, but I did see
Yes.
it at Moonee Valley, yes.
So I
And
saw
I
it at
did.
Moonee Valley,
It's
but
certainly in
I
my
actually
numbers.
saw it first at the Matoa Cup because I always like to look on the
Yeah,
hills and on Saturdays just in case I can find something tucked away hidden.
for sure. Yeah.
Because I have found another one, but I don't know what price it's going to be. It's called again at Matoa on Saturday, race 3, number 11, Emperor Zoo. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's Kieran Mars. Um, what's his name? T Nugent's on it. It might be $1.50. I don't know what price it'll be. Um, but yeah, very, very interested to see. But I'm going to take your race 1. and I'm going to take it with I Am the Empire wherever it is. And if we
Yep.
get lucky, superb. Knowing my luck, yours will
Super.
win and mine will go like a busted arsehole.
Ah,
Or,
well, you don't know.
or yours will go like a busted arsehole and mine will win like a superstar. And the same thing, same result. But we know how it works in the punting game. And
Yep.
yeah, I think you might be onto one there because the market
Well,
does.
we'll find out. The
Now,
market does like it. Yes, just brought it in. In your race, I thought Lincoln Rocks was also a chance, but
yeah,
probably wants a wet track, and it's also got a real big weight on. But yeah, I am the Empire. Yeah, Guido in the 3,000 meter race might be worth a little bet too at the Mooney Valley.
how can you say Guido to a Greek, mate? Eh?
Guido. Well, it's easy when it wins.
No, absolutely. Now, we've only got down to a minute and a half, believe it or not. So this has
Oh, well,
probably
okay.
been one of the fastest 35 minutes ever. What are you going to leave us with? What words of wisdom can you leave us with, Marta?
Yeah,
Where are we
I'm just going to
heading?
lead you into something else. We've got diversity racing next Wednesday at Doomben in a Super Maiden because it's a QTIS filly and that's a $10,000 bonus there.
Guys?
Looks a very very soft field, so we're probably going to get a short price. But she's finally getting out over a trip over 1,600. We've got her rated as a 2,000 meter horse.
Yep.
Probably see the best of her in autumn, but we get tick this maiden off over 1,600 at Doomben next Wednesday. Watch the form guide.
Do you know who's going to ride?
Unannounced yet.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies, gentlemen, Palti familiar, and of course Tone, who wasn't with us
Wherever
tonight.
he is.
Um, I guess good luck, good fortune, and good punting. Marto, it's always a pleasure, never a chore.
Absolutely, Taz. Pleasure to be with you again.
Stay well,
And
mate.
time wherever you are, good luck to you, mate. Good luck to the Palti Army. Let's get some of these group race winners up.
Absolutely. Let's kickstart
Big
our
weekend.
spring.